Hello, this is the Sonet, more precisely the 2024 Kia Sonet Facelift. On my right is the GT line trim, whereas on the left is the top spec X line. An updated exterior, a decked up interior and a ton of new and updated tech features. Frankly, the changes are plenty. So let's take a deep dive and find out more about the 2024 Kia Sonet Facelift. But before we move ahead in this video, do subscribe to Car and Bike if you haven't already. Do hit that subscribe button and the bell icon. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Now, Kia seems to have taken the word facelift a bit too literally because this is the biggest change on the exterior of the Sonet. As you can see, you get this updated grille with more 3D embossed elements for the tiger nose grille. Then you have a different and new set of headlamps. Now these are inspired by the new Seltos as well. So you get the star map pattern LED DRLs and this crown jeweled headlamps. These are all LED units, looks very nice. Kia has maintained the same design across the variant lineup. However, all variants below the HTX trim will come with halogen headlamps. At the same time, the base level HTE and HTK trims miss out on the star map pattern LED daytime running lamps as well. The bumper too has been updated. On this X line trim, you get these black, piano black embossed element. On the GT line, these are dark chrome finished. So yes, that is the distinction. However, in both top end trims, you get these new slimmer fog lamps. These are also LED units, but in the lower variants, you get the classic ice cubed pattern. So that is a big change. Of course, in the X line trim, all these elements come together more cohesively, look very nice. However, I feel in the GT line trim and the lower variants, it looks a bit too aggressive for my taste. From the profile, the Sonet more or less looks the same. However, you get new alloy wheels. There are two different designs of 16-inch crystal cut alloys for the top spec Tech line trim and the GT line and X line variants. Also, depending on the variant, the lower spec trims get either a set of 15-inch steel wheels or 16 inches. While none of the designs really appeal to me, it's always good to have options. Like the front, the rear section too takes inspiration from the new Seltos. So yes, here too you get a star map pattern connected LED tail lamps, which frankly looks quite nice and premium. The bumper design has also changed, and depending on the GT line or X line trim, here too you either get piano black inserts or grey inserts. In fact, now the Sonet also comes with a roof mounted spoiler. Like the exterior, the cabin too has been updated, and the changes are quite substantial. You get a different layout for the dashboard. The setup is quite new. You get a touchscreen infotainment system over here loaded with all in-car functions like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Of course, the top spec model still gets wired Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. In the lower variants, you will get wireless functionality. And you also get a new digital instrument cluster, which is also quite intuitive. Gives you a ton of features and information, just like the Seltos. And you also get an updated steering wheel because now you get ADAS controls over here. Some new updates to the cabin include a 4-way adjustable driver's seat. Now you can adjust this driver's seat for both forward and reverse function, and you can also adjust the backrest. However, for height adjustability, you still have to use a lever. The Sonet also gets the updated Kia Connect system, now offering over 70 connected car features across 5 different usage points: safety and security, convenience, remote control, navigation, and vehicle management. This also includes a smarter voice assistant that also understands English commands, and it can be activated at a press of a button. Sunroof kholo. Also, now in addition to a wireless phone charger, you also get a Type-C USB fast charger up front along with the Type-A port. You also continue to get ventilated front seats, which is one of my favorite features. Now, one thing that you don't see a lot of manufacturers working upon in cars of this segment is rear seat comfort. But Kia has taken those suggestions and made a lot of improvements to the rear seat so that the passenger sitting over here can also have great amount of comfort. Firstly, it has updated the under thigh support. Now these seats have been extended by up to 20 mm, so you get better under thigh support. Certainly good. Of course, I could do with better leg room over here, but this is not something that I have major complaints about. You also get this center armrest as before with cup holders, but the change over here is that now you get two Type-C USB chargers, and that is certainly a great thing to have. Of course, you continue to get the smart air purifier with virus protection. However, one feature that you don't find even in some luxury cars is given in the new Sonet, and that is privacy blinds. When it comes to safety features, Kia has left no stone unturned to make the Sonet a standout product. The subcompact SUV comes with 15 standard safety features, including 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system with brake assist, hill start assist, vehicle stability management, rear parking sensors, tire pressure monitor, and more. In fact, the Sonet also comes with 3-point seat belts for all occupants with reminders and electronic stability control, which in my books are very important. In addition to that, the higher spec models also get ISOFIX child seat mounts and for the first time 360-degree view cameras with ADAS. One of the big updates to the Sonet is the addition of level 1 ADAS. Yes, now this gets advanced driver assistance systems. That includes up to 10 autonomous features. Well, some of them include the forward collision avoidance assist, then you have lane keep assist as well. So all these functions work quite nicely. In fact, there are some good lane markings on these highways, and we got to test the lane keep assist function. Now if I try to change the lane without using the indicator, the steering slightly tugs me right into the lane, so it does work fine, and that is something that I appreciate Kia is offering in this segment. Now the Sonet I'm driving right now is the petrol version, and this is the 1 liter turbocharged unit. In terms of output, nothing has changed. As you can see on the screen, the power figures remain unchanged. And this right here is the DCT version, which comes with the 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission. The other option of course is the 6-speed IMT, and I prefer this over the latter. Now the shifts are quite nice and precise. It works fine. It does a fine job. However, there is some amount of turbo lag in the initial revs. You have to go above 2500 RPM. That is when the engine comes alive, and that is when you can access the full potential of this motor. While I wish the dual clutch transmission was a bit more engaging, Kia does offer paddle shifters with the Sonet. So simply shift to manual mode and you can take the controls in your hand. While not much has changed with the petrol models, how about the diesel version? Now I have jumped to the diesel version, and this is the GT trimline. One big change over here is that unlike before, you do not get two variations of the diesel engine. You only get the more powerful 1.5 liter oil burner, which comes with variable geometry turbo. This means that the Sonet now comes with the same diesel engine that powers the Seltos as well, and the power output also remains unchanged. Yes, you still get 114 brake horsepower and 250 Newton meter of peak torque. Now, we have driven this engine and we know this is quite torquey. However, it is a noisy engine. A lot of noise seeps into the cabin, especially in the initial revs when the engine tries to build up power. So yes, that is one fault of the engine that still remains. In terms of transmission choices, Kia offers 3 options right now. One is a 6-speed IMT gearbox, and then you have the 6-speed automatic torque converter, the one that we are driving today. And then now the company also offers a 6-speed manual gearbox option. Now this is currently not available in the company's fleet, which is why even today we are not able to drive it. However, the engine will be available for customers from February 2024. Now compared to the turbo petrol option, the diesel version with the torque converter certainly felt had more lag. And that could be because the transmission is tuned for efficiency. So it would be interesting to find out how the manual version performs. When it comes to the driving dynamics, nothing has changed in that department. Both in terms of ride and handling, the Sonet performs same as before. The ride quality is certainly nice. It is a bit on the softer side, so it takes on all the undulations on the road quite nicely. Gives you a nice ride quality. When it comes to handling, the Sonet is quite nice. However, there is room for improvement. It has good straight line stability. However, when you're trying to take a corner a bit too aggressively, the SUV does not impart enough confidence. So that is one area I think Kia should have worked upon. So to answer the question we asked in the beginning, the changes made to the Sonet are certainly quite substantial. Be it styling, features or tech, the SUV is a step above in every regard. We expect the prices to go up by at least 25,000 or more across the variant lineup, and the prices will be announced sometime later this month. So let us know in the comments, what do you like about the new Sonet and which variant will you pick? And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow enthusiasts.